Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finale of Sunshine Islands. That's right, it is going to be the last video. We are finally going to be able to finish up this game, which is something that has been long overdue, a long time coming, but I'm very excited to say that it has finally come. So if I give my daughter this piece of chocolate, that will be the 5th gift I've given her that she likes. And she will hand over our final sunstone, which we've just been biding our time, waiting it out in order to receive. So that is all 100 sunstones. We have the 30 that we need in order to raise Sunny Island. And we can pretty much do that at any point in time now. And I was last doing a video on the 28th, the day of fall, so there's really not much more to sort of update everybody on. I started going through some of my possessions and selling them, just because I realized I wasn't going to need them. So my cabinet is looking a little bit more empty. I tried to fill up my shipping log as much as I possibly could and to gather lots and lots of money. I used the rest of my orichalcum and I created pretty much every single accessory in the game just because I could. I don't have any use for them, but I was trying to play around and think of some creative things to do before I ended up finishing this game. I also went ahead and I hired the harvest sprites to go over to Ganon's because I think with the discount I would be able to afford the quality maker. I'm currently at $4.5 million. I'm only missing about 25 things total in our shipping log, which I think is pretty darn good. And I've really managed to accomplish a lot in this game. I mean, I hope so. I've been playing it for long enough. I made a total of almost $1.6 million this season, which is an all-time best. Even better than last season, which was my previous best. Had never made over $1 million before, but now I've done it 2 seasons in a row. And if we go through the shipping log really quickly, you can see that I've shipped 100% of all crops in the game. I am missing about 20 recipes in the game to actually go ahead and make them and ship them. But again, there's a lot of recipes that are just not within my reach. Not realistic for me to be able to cook them or get access to them. So I fell a little bit short in this section, but I still think that I've done fairly well in that regard. The mining section is completely filled out. I've shipped everything that you can find in the mines. I've shipped all of the different things that you can find from fishing. And the ducks really helped me out because I've shipped almost 4,000 small fish, which is mostly from the ducks. And I've managed to ship some high quality items as well, like pirate treasure and fish fossils. So fishing, even though I didn't do a lot of it myself, has been pretty lucrative. Very, very helpful just to gain a little bit of extra money. I also have the animal product section completely filled out as well, so I've shipped all the animal products that you can get in the game. And then in the other category, once again, I'm just missing 4 things. And actually, I could go ahead and ship the stuff that I'm missing. Most of them are wonderfuls, so I think I can ship my one and only indigo, my orange, and a green, just to kind of fill this out, but I just couldn't be bothered because I was still using tools. So I actually do have the capability to fill this out a little bit more. If I were to ship those 3 Wonderfuls, the only other item I would be missing would be the $1 million ticket. And I didn't buy it just because it's $1 million. And I think it sells for $2,000, which is a horrible payoff and totally not worth it. But for the most part, yeah, I have done a pretty good job, I think. Made a lot of money. I unlocked most of my recipes by the end of the game. Salads, soups, missing a few appetizers. Again, high level recipes that I just don't really have access to, that are difficult to get. We got all of our main course dishes, all of our desserts, and then in the other category we are just missing all of our different colored books, which is another thing that I was trying to kind of work towards, but my cooking level is just simply not high enough to be able to do that. So that's kind of all of my statistics, so to speak. My house is 100% built up. We got all of the different house upgrades. We have befriended pretty much every single person in town, with the exception of a few of the sub-villagers, and I think even the sub-villagers, most of them have a decent friendship level as well. So the only thing that I didn't really make time for was to maybe play an extra day to do a few last-minute things, such as going to Ganon's and purchasing a bunch of stuff with my money, going through my fridge and my cabinet and selling everything that I own to see how much money I end up with. There are a few sort of fun little things that I could potentially do in another video, but I'm just really looking forward to finishing this up. So let's go ahead and raise Sunny Island. Here we go, final island. This is what we've all been waiting for. You did it! Sunny Island has been restored. You're amazing. Dum da da da! You really did it. I'm impressed. Now I can cast a spell to keep the islands from ever sinking again. Here we go. Sunny Island and the Sunshine Islands are safe now. Hooray! So we're all not gonna sink to the bottom of the ocean. It felt like there was a huge earthquake. What happened? Sunny? Saved? Nick, amazing! Wada, happy! Yes, I saved your home, Wada. You're welcome. What's going on? Explain it to me. Looks like my job here is done. Time for some tea. Toodles! Oh yeah, leave me hanging. So you did all of that. Wow, I'm impressed. You saved the islands. You're a hero and one heck of a rancher. This is no time to be modest. We've got to tell everybody. Sunny Island back. Sunshine Island safe. Celebrate. That's a great idea. I can't imagine a better reason to celebrate. Nick, thanks to all of your hard work, Sunny Island and the Sunshine Islands are safe. You're the hero of the islands. The celebration is in your honor. Thanks for waiting, everyone. I hope we made enough food. Don't worry, I think we made enough food to feed a whole continent. An event like this calls for fireworks. Let them rip. So there you have it. That is basically just, and they all lived happily ever after, because now they never have to worry about the islands sinking. The harvest goddess has her full power and Wada is able to go home to Sunny Island. So now we're gonna get this little parade of all the different characters. And they're gonna kind of go through the credits again. We did see the credit sequence when we got married. So they do another credit sequence here. It's pretty short. And after this is finished, we can go and have a look at Sunny Island. So once you raise Sunny Island, it'll use up the rest of your day and take you into the following day, so that's just something to keep in mind. And what you'll notice on the map is that Sunny Island doesn't appear. So Wada will come and tell you that he's grateful that you're able to raise Sunny Island, that you can come and visit him. And he did mention that you can take the ship from Ranch Island, basically. So you will notice on the map that it doesn't appear. There's nothing that's changed on the map at all. And if you use your teleport stone, it also doesn't do anything special. Sunny Island doesn't show up on the option. So, you know, that might be a little bit worrying and you're thinking, well, how do I get to Sunny Island? Well, you take your boat. And it's the only way to get over here. For some reason, you cannot take your teleport stone and use it to teleport. And it doesn't appear on the map either. So let's go check it out. So obviously it's not winter here. It is not an island that changes with the seasons. It's kind of got its own climate going on. It's kind of like a jungle. And when you're walking around here, you don't get the option for the smaller mini map that shows your movements. It is just sort of invisible. You don't really get a great glimpse of the whole island. Now this is a really big place. As you walk around, you'll see that, but it's just a lot of nothingness. It's a really big island. They would have had a lot of potential to do something with this, especially because it takes so long to unlock. But unfortunately, there is really nothing to do here except for to fish. I think you can fish in the waters around the island, and to visit Wada. Now, Wada's house is here. He's only here certain hours of the day. He's not here all the time. He will still primarily live with Shay on Mushroom Island. And really the big amazing feature that they put in when Wada returns to Sunny Island is that you can visit him in his house and you can talk to him and he will give you an item. Wow, amazing. I'm so glad I played this game for an additional 2 years to come to an island that has absolutely nothing here. It is so disappointing to do all of that work and to get pretty much absolutely no reward for it whatsoever. You cannot even forage on this island because nothing grows here. So apart from visiting Wada and maybe getting yourself a gift from him and doing a little bit of fishing, there's nothing here. Which again is so extremely disappointing. I really wanted to get all of the sunstones because I knew I could do it and I wanted to get 100% of this game completed, but I hadn't seen this before. This is really the first time I'm seeing this, and I have to say it's probably one of the most one of the most disappointing completions that I've ever done. I feel no real satisfaction from raising this island because I get nothing out of it. And so I guess the positive thing for those of you who have watched this whole Let's Play all the way through is that I played up to this point so that you don't have to. I would not recommend stressing yourself out and dedicating the time to getting all 100 sunstones because it is just simply not worth it whatsoever. The payoff is minimal. There's just really nothing there. I don't even think that the villagers have any unique dialogue. I don't think anybody except for Wada will go over to Sunny Island. I mean, nothing changes. So I did want to talk about that and show that off because that was the big thing that I've been waiting for and why I chose to play this game for an additional 2 years. But overall, it is very lackluster and very disappointing. It's disappointing that you have to wait so long for your child to grow up and then you have such minimal interactions. And it's pretty disappointing that if you do get 100 sunstones, your reward for it is just so incredibly lousy, and I don't even want to play much more to test out what gifts I get from Wada or to fish or to do any of that because at this point I am done. I have really enjoyed playing this game. I've really enjoyed challenging myself to complete it, but I never ever thought that it would take me this long to play this. I did not think that this Let's Play would have gone on for as long as it did. A lot of other outside factors contributed to that, just being an adult and being busy and having a life, of course. Through it all, I learned a lot. I got really great engagement, a lot of really great support, people still watching this right from day 1 onwards, which is pretty incredible. And my goal was to have finished this game in 2021 and to not continue this for another year into 2022. So all in all, I achieved pretty much all of the goals I set for myself in this game to get all 100 sunstones and raise Sunny Island and to finish it before the end of the year. And overall, like I said, I did go over my statistics at the start of this episode. I think I did pretty well, and I do have the potential to sort of do a little bit more if I wanted to. I could go blow all of that money and do some pointless upgrades for the sake of completion, but at this point I'm going to leave it. I feel as if I've very thoroughly covered this game. I think it has the potential to help people who may be playing this game for the first time. So overall, I definitely don't regret it. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun learning and teaching, and it's been a really, really fun experience, but it is definitely time for it to end. I am ready to move on and to do something new and interesting for this channel. I want to once again just take the time to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for all of the just absolutely fantastic support that I've gotten, and everybody who's encouraged me to keep posting and to keep doing the Let's Play the way that I saw fit. And at this point, after the Let's Play is done, I will be taking a bit of a break from posting, but after there's a small grace period, I will be posting all of the event videos that I have. I have hard events, I have random events with villagers, and I have some other sort of content that I haven't showed off yet. So I will be posting all of those videos, and after that I think I will be taking a little bit of a break from Harvest Moon in general. So I hope that all the people who have watched this have enjoyed it. If not all the way through, then at least you got some enjoyment out of it. I hope some people found it helpful, and I hope that when I am ready to do more Harvest Moon content, that everybody will continue to enjoy those as well. So thank you all so very, very much. I can't thank you enough. I'm so happy that this is finally over, and I hope that I will continue to be able to provide content and to get everybody's support going forward. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.